This is Lee from LJM Repairs. My business is based in Liverpool, as you can tell by my accent. What I'm going to do today is talk you through a screen repair on a BlackBerry Q10. As I've noticed, there isn't any tutorials on this on YouTube at all. As you can see, this one I've just done. Doesn't matter, I'll show you. This is the broken one here that I've just replaced. I'll talk you through step by step on how to do it. After you've got the back off, it can be pretty tricky, so just if you want to pause it as you're going through, that'll make it life a lot easier for yourself. Right, here we go. Let's take this out. So you just slide the back panel off, put the battery inside, take that out. Forgot to tell you what tools you need, silly me. What you need is a T3, and there's only 2 screws in this, sorry, 4 screws that are in the device that are T3, so just keep that handy. You will need a T5, also a flathead, just to remove sticky, adhesed parts. You will also need, if I can find it, a 00 or a 000 Phillips screwdriver. I'll point out why you need this in a minute. Also, just to keep handy, a pair of tweezers just in case, and a metal spudger. So let's just carry on with this. Take out the SIM card, put that to one side. And what you've got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws on the back, but if you flip the phone over after you've taken everything out, obviously flathead comes in handy now. You need to take this little plastic panel off at the bottom, just like on the BlackBerry 9900. It is stuck down with a little bit of adhesive, so you do need to give it a little bit of a tug. Put that to one side. You've got 2 T5 screws at the bottom, the base, exactly like the 9900 again on the bottom. Take them out before you take the ones up the back. Don't get these screws mixed up, by the way, because they're all different sizes. So flip the phone back over. These 2 at the top, these two are T3. I'll come closer up. See if you can. These 2, this one here and this one here, these are both T3. Don't use a T5 on, you'll round them off. So start by taking all the T5s out first. Easy way that I use to remember where the screws go is just place them in the order they came out, sort of roundabout. It's a lot easier to remember that way. Make T3 for the 2 top ones. These 2 top ones are really only to hold this panel on, which I'll show you in a sec. They're not really of any importance, but don't lose them anyway. So after you've taken all the screws out, what you do need to do, 2 thumbs, push this up and away from the main body. That's just your rear facing camera lens cover. After that, there's 2 more T5 screws on the inside, which are here and here by the camera. Try not to stick the screwdriver in the camera lens. Again, these are different size screws, so just try and keep them separate. This should then just pop away. Just like so. Put that to one side. this is just your antenna and another little bits and bobs. There's actually no screws holding down the logic board at all. It's all held down in place by the ribbon cables themselves. Some of them are adhesed, however it's really easy to take off. You don't really need a heat gun. So you just start by peeling them off. Obviously I've already done this, it just flicks off. That's 1, 2. 3. This one here. 4. That's your LCD. Try not to crack your LCD. Obviously if this is a broken one, obviously it wouldn't really matter if it's cracked or not. This is your camera flex cable. I'm going to need to get a flat head to that. Millie, go. The logic board is actually stuck down. There's 2 pads of adhesive underneath. Obviously it's just going to come away easy for me because I've already done the repair. However, you will need to give it a little bit of a tug. Just the easiest way of me that I did it, again without using heat, otherwise you're just going to damage the logic board, is prise it like you're opening a door. It'll give you enough leverage to take away from these 2 adhesive pads. Put the logic board to one side. Here's where I had to sort of figure out myself how to do this, because if you take the old screen, as you can see, there's sort of a few components missing, i.e. the camera, the earpiece and the headphone jack. The headphone jack again is held on by 2 T3 screws. You do need to take them off, obviously, to swap over. The new screen that I've put on did actually come with the proximity sensor and the headphone, the earpiece. The only 2 parts I did need to put back on are where the rear facing camera and the headphone jack. Again, obviously I've already done it, but I'll show you anyway. To take these 2 off, T3 screw, put that to one side. Another T3 screw, put that. The headphone jack just comes away nice and easy. Really easy to repair if you want to do that. Just covering that side of things. The camera is actually only held down by some adhesive, so if you just give it a little bit of a tug away, that'll just come away nicely. The vibrate motor is just underneath that. Again, that's stuck down with adhesive, so if you need to replace that at all, just peel it away. This is a little bit of a tricky thing I had to work out for myself from this point, because underneath the RF shielding is 2 more screws. If I peel this away, there's 1 really small Phillips screw, which is here, the silver one, and underneath this RF shielding again, there's another Phillips screw. So you need to take these 2 out. They are really small, so don't lose them. Just put that up there for now. Again, with the adhesive on these, it actually loses its stickiness. So you do need to put a little bit of M3 underneath them just to re-stick them down if you want to make it look a lot more professional. If not, don't worry about it. Them 2 screws actually hold the keyboard to the screen. It's not like on the 9900 where the keyboard's separate completely, because it's actually screwed onto the LCD. In order to take the screen and the keyboards away from the main housing and the volume and power buttons and the lock button at the top, is just push up with as many fingers as you want really, but 2 fingers, and pull away at the edges, and these will come loose. As you can see, it's coming loose. bugger. Let's get that off. No, better get that out of the way. There you go. There's the keyboard. The screen, again, same. Just comes away nice and easy. Thank you for watching this. Please subscribe. If you're from my area in Liverpool, I am LJ in Repairs.